The hustle and the struggle.
Every day of the week.
The hustle and the struggle.
Every day of the week.
The hustle and the struggle.
Every day of the week.
The hustle and the struggle.
Welcome to the Hustle and the Struggle, episode number 2. This show is by two full-time resellers, and we're just talking about our ups, our downs, our experiences in reselling. And we hope that this brings you some value. We hope that this brings you some information that either will help you to go full-time or just help you to relate to other people that are actually going full-time. And my name is PVP from NJ on Facebook, and the man sitting across from me, virtually sitting across from me, I'll let him introduce himself.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Jameson. I'm also full-time. We're here to start episode 2 here. Today we're going to talk about success in reselling, things that make us successful. We're going to talk about benefits of networking with other resellers, and also just different various tips on making money at this and things that we generally make the most money on, and other things like that. I guess we'll start off with PVP. What is the most beneficial thing that has made you successful in reselling so far?
The most beneficial thing, and I think it's the most common sense thing. Now, Jay, I just wanted to ask, on your end, do you hear an echo?
No, I don't.
Maybe is that me? I don't know. Like, I'm hearing an echo on my end.
Last time I heard an echo, and I just tried to ignore it.
All right.
So I think it's just us. All right, yeah.
All right, so definitely the most common sense thing in being successful in reselling is, of course, I think it's like one of the 10 commandments. Like the number one commandment is basically buy low and sell high. Of course, that's what you want to multiply over and over and over again. Buy low and sell high. I know that in let's say the hustle and the struggle of my doing this full time, which I've only been doing full time for 7 months. I know I went in full on in, and this is when I first met Jameson. Actually, I went full on in on Amazon and was buying all kinds of video games and things and making the slightest ROI. Not even like recouping the cost back. So that was a big mistake on my part. But like I said, failure and is the universe giving you feedback. So it's something that you can always use to go ahead and build on. And 100%, the number one thing, definitely buy low, sell high. And what about yourself, Jameson?
I would have to say a lot of success is definitely networking with other resellers. I network with many resellers as I can and build as many relationships as I can. Because you can always learn from other resellers, whether they're at a higher level than you or they're just starting out. You can always learn something from anybody, whether they're the smartest or the dumbest. Because you can, if they're not very experienced, you can learn. What you see they're doing. You can. All right, I need to do the opposite of that. Like there's not one person you can't learn something from in this business, regardless of what level they're at. So I enjoy talking to anybody and everybody, whether they're making $100 a month or $100,000 a month. I like networking with people. Any chance I get to do like meetups or get chances to go sourcing with people when I'm out at Goodwills and stuff. If I see somebody scanning or I could tell that they're another reseller, I'll go over there and make chit chat with them. And we might exchange business cards and maybe meet up at another time. You never know when. You can, when you'll be in an opportunity to learn something from somebody. So I always, recommend, trying to build bridges with people. Definitely, if you can, just go to like Vistaprint and make a $10 business card and have a business card with your, your email, your number, and your name on there, and you can pass that out to people. That's definitely a really good tip. I think people should follow. I know a lot of resellers, they don't network a ton.
Well said. No, well said.
I'm constantly networking, and I definitely enjoy it. I love meeting new people. I love learning from different people. And not only that, a lot of the people I do network with, they'll give me a hot tip on an item or a specific set of items, I'll just be, wake up in the morning on my Facebook and I'll have like a couple bolos from people, or, hey, heads up, this is going on sale, then, get this, people are always throwing information my way, and I do the same with other people. So definitely network. What else?
No, I just wanted to piggyback on what you're talking about. That's what like I like to listen to a lot of podcasts about entrepreneurs and stuff like that. I'm a big Entrepreneur on Fire fan, and 100%. If you want to be successful in something, you want to be around people that are doing the same thing.
Exactly.
You want to be around people that are more successful than you are, and you want to copy what they're doing. So no, I think you're doing that is very good. I'm sure that you're doing that has upped your game like 3, 4, 5-fold.
Exactly. Actually, another thing too, is that what you were saying off is that, yeah, you do want to surround yourself with like-minded people. My church that I go to, my pastor said this. He said that you are generally going to be the average of your 5 best friends.
100%.
So you want to hang out with people that are smarter than you, people that are more successful than you, because that generally is going to wash off on you. I actually heard this quote from a guy off of Shark Tank once. This guy said that if you hang around 4 broke people, you're going to be the 5th. And that's true. You hang around 4 losers, you're going to be the 5th. So you need to basically cut the bad fruit off the tree, and you need to hang around people that want to do things in life, that want to build better lives. You want to be around positive people, get rid of the negative people. Negativity spreads like freaking wildfire. I think that's actually probably, I could say that's my number 1 tip, is don't be around negative people that are constantly being negative, people that are going to bring you down. People that live like that, they don't even know it half the time, and they're going to bring you down without even knowing it, So that's kind of one of the reasons why I used to live in Minnesota, and I actually moved to Nashville, Tennessee, and I didn't know anybody there except one person. And then, that's how I was able to build my business to where I'm at right now. I started with $200 in my pocket, and now I'm consistently selling $10K every month. And
That's amazing.
That never would have happened had I stayed in Minnesota and stayed around those, people that generally, just are negative, and not to put those people down, but yeah, it's just, you don't want to be around those people.
No, it speaks to your success that you've had with FBA and reselling. I mean, so just remind the people again, Jay, like, how long have you been doing this? How long have you been full-time reselling?
About 5 or so 6 years ago, I used to do eBay video games. I used to sell, 1,000 to 4,000 a month, just selling video games. But I did quit that for a few years, and then I went into concert tickets. I did that on and off for a couple of years, and back in 2013, I picked up reselling full-time again. Did video games for about 1.5 years, and then the video game market just too many resellers. It just got a little tough. So I ended up diving into FBA last August, and like I said, I started with that $200 investment, and I just kept putting it in. And now I'm at, this month I'm on point to do, around 13K this month in sales.
Amazing.
So it's you can start this business with $50. Obviously the more money you have, the better opportunity you're going to have in the future to build that faster and, longer. But you can start this with anything.
And Jay, let me ask you, like, so you said you started off with $200, but who were some of the people that either you looked up to or you networked with to go ahead and put you in the direction of multiplying your money? Like, who was it that, or, what resources did you use, or which people did you go to, in keeping in line with our topic, to help you grow?
Let me think here.
The top 2 people, or like, if you were going to say the green room.
The green room, definitely. If you're not in that, it's definitely a beneficial Facebook group. That I could say is probably the best investment I have made since I started reselling. I mean, it was the best $100 I've ever spent. I would not be where I am at right now without joining the green room. There's no way. So, I mean, as a whole, the green room, is definitely my number 1, pick of being helpful. Let's see, some of the other good FBAers that are in the green room, Craig Morris, definitely helped me out a lot with sharing bolos and different tips. It definitely definitely was the green room, and then say Craig Morris. I know like Hunter and stuff like that, and there's a few others in the group that do FBA hardcore, and I learned a ton from those guys. Young and College Picker and stuff like that. Steve Rakin and all those.
No, and
very helpful.
Let me add on to that, Jay. Like I know, like from the time that I've known you and I met you through the green room, is you know, in these situations when you're networking with people, it's important that, of course, you're gonna have a lot of questions, but it's important as well that you give, like you give without asking, and like I see you do that a lot, especially very heavy in the green room, where you know, like you're giving photos and you're giving information and you're always posting in there. So just a tip and to kind of wrap up the podcast. Wrap up the show is networking is very important. Not being around negative people is very important, and 100%. You know, in these situations when you're networking with other people, give what you can to them without asking for anything in return. And then it'll make the cycle of kind of like, you know, them helping you and you're helping them, you know, and helping you grow. So,
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you said, I love to help people, and I've gotten a lot of stuff from helping people without even asking, you know, like you sent me that sealer. I didn't expect that. I didn't ask for it. You know, I've had other people send me like video games. I've had people send me books, people sending me supplies, tape. I mean, tons of stuff I've gotten for free just for like, hey, you know, here's a token of my appreciation. Thanks for helping me. Thanks for helping me get my FBA off the ground. You know, here's blah, 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 you know, I've had people help me get ungated in certain categories because I helped them with FBA. I've had people, you know, just tons of different things. I've had people, you know, like, help me fix my computer, edit videos, you know.
And it's because you gave to them. It's because you going ahead and, yeah, I mean, you gave without asking, you know.
Exactly.
Also, it goes hand in hand. You also asked a lot of questions.
Yes.
You know? No dumb question. The only dumb question is the one left unasked, for sure.
Yeah, I do definitely ask a lot of questions.
Well, my brother, like, we're gonna go ahead and wrap the show up. Is there anything that you wanted to say, like in closing?
I would like to say, yeah, well, definitely. I know this more topic that we've been talking about has been more so on FBA. I know there's a lot of people that start that, and FBA is growing like extremely fast, and there's more and more sellers every day. I would just recommend that, you know, as far as learning, you know, obviously everybody knows, check YouTube, you know, check blog posts, the free Facebook groups. There's some information in some of those. You know, just continue to learn, just soak up as much information as you can. You know, talk to people, ask questions, you know. Get advice.
Buy low and sell high. Buy low and sell high.
Exactly. You know, it's garage sale season in a lot of states. Go to garage sales, get your Amazon seller app ready, and just scan. You know, even when you're like, guarantee you will get frustrated not finding anything. You will get frustrated that things don't work out. You're gonna get frustrated you can't find anything, you know, or you find stuff, it's too expensive, it's damaged, you know, whatever the case may be. Just don't stop. I mean, you will go through months upon months of struggle and trying to learn, and I think I said in the last episode, one day it's just going to click and things are going to start making sense, and you're going to blow up from then, and you know, you'll grow. Every day you can grow doing this or whatever it is you do in life. So just keep plugging away. Don't stop. You know, don't stop.
Stay the course.
Yeah, amen.
Well, my brother, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here. And once again, you know, the Trinity, the comment, like, subscribe, of course. And we will definitely be responding to any comments. And we want to hear any and all your opinions and any and all your questions. And once again, we will see you again. And we hope that this information finds you in a good place.
Exactly, yeah. If you have any other questions, just let us know in the comments. If you guys have any ideas on topics that you want us to talk about, let us know. We plan on doing, you know, a handful, 3 to 5 videos per week. So yeah, just give us a heads up if there's anything you want us to talk about or dive into, guys. We appreciate you guys watching, and thanks a lot.
Peace.
Hustle and struggle every day of the week. Hustle and struggle every day of the week. Hustle and struggle every day.